Hobbs, by all accounts, is a crazy old man. He can be found all over Kenshi, sitting in bars or wandering around town, and will invite the player to have a drink with him. If you take him up on his offer, he will tell you a tale of a beast in a cave with bones of solid diamond. If you listen to his tale and show an interest, he will join you on your adventures, but if you treat him with disdain, he will become unavailable for the rest of your playthrough. In this video, I'll relay you his tale, and we'll examine whether he is truly a crazy old man, or if there's some chance that his story is true.
Yes, that's it. Have a drink on me. Say, have you ever heard the story of the Wailing Phantom?
No? What's it about?
Well, legend has it that it dwells in a sunken cave south of the dunes.
From this description, on the assumption that the dunes he refers to are the Great Desert, I expect the Phantom to live somewhere in the Iron Valleys or the Black Desert, although Heng is another option. Another tantalising possibility is that the Phantom resides in Howler Maze, an area mostly inhabited by crabs, but with nothing I'm aware of that howls. Perhaps the Howler referred to is the Wailing Phantom. Furthermore, as far as I know, the player cannot access any caves in the game, but a world the size of Kenshi must assuredly have them, so if Hobbs is correct, the player would not be able to enter the cave to find the Phantom, and therefore the fact that the player has never found it is no reason to disbelieve Hobbs.
I hear it has bones made of solid diamond. Just one tooth would fetch you kabillions. No, poobillions of cats.
Bones made of diamonds is a trickier one. If it were literally true, the creature could not be organic, since diamonds once formed under extreme pressure cannot grow or be added to. This means that, assuming the physics of the Kenshi world are the same as our own, the Phantom must be either some unique skeleton or other artificial creation. Another possibility is that the diamond skeleton is just an exaggeration, perhaps relayed to Hobbs by some adventurer who was not used to dealing with the stronger limbs of a skeleton. Now I hear you say, but Hobbs says teeth. Skeletons don't have teeth, they have no need for them. To which I say, skeletons are mechanical creatures who probably have internal gears to aid with power distribution across their limbs. The teeth he refers to are probably the teeth of cogs and gears.
It has the gigantic tongue of a lusty tree hag and a marvellous pair of bingo wings that droop like smooth potato butter. Some even say that it has the snout of a fondled truffle.
The bingo wings could easily be explained by a loose and rotting skin that has been donned by or applied to the aforementioned artificial being. The tongue of a lusty tree hag is more difficult, but tongue can refer both to physical appendages and the style or manner of someone speaking. If the latter is the case, the skeleton idea still holds water. The point about the snout of fondled truffle can be safely disregarded, as Hobbs doesn't claim it as a fact.
Even the most handsome of man warriors haven't been able to hunt the peppery thing down.
Again, we have no reason to disbelieve this.
Aren't we all slowly dying together in this cruel world? Yes, and this dying man wishes to witness that beautiful, mysterious beast for himself. They say that if you quaff its inner syrups, then you'll gain the power of Bellamy immortality. Oh, and that's true love smooch will transform the beast into a glorious mancharope, whom will grant you all of your deepest hankerings.
Again, Hobbs doesn't claim any of this as anything other than conjecture, so we can safely disregard it. You're right, wise words. Join with us, let's find it together. So in summary, I think the Wailing Phantom, if it exists, is some kind of insane, escaped unique skin bandit with a diamond skeleton and teeth, who has settled in a cave in Howler's Maze, if it exists at all. Now obviously all of this is a bit of a stretch, and Hobbs is almost beyond doubt supposed to be a crazy old man, but I thought it would be fun to engage with Hobbs' story on its own terms, and it's got me wondering if Kenshi 2 will have things like caves and underground dungeons, or if we'll ever learn of skeletons that were made of something other than conventional metals. Indeed, for the behemoths for example to have functioned without melting from the extreme pressures and friction brought on by their size, these skeletons must have been built of something other than steel. Hobbs has other unique dialogue which he'll relay to you during your travels, and even an alternative legend which he may tell you when you're recruiting him. I'll leave these for you to discover, but Hobbs' stats for a free recruit are pretty good, and you won't go wrong by recruiting him if you find him. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing. And if you're a long-time viewer of the channel, apologies for the hiatus between videos. I'd also like to thank my friend Frost for being the voice of Hobbs. I'll link his channel in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.